So I'm still using this old computer. I know it's been like 2 weeks. I just haven't had time to take it in to get it fixed, and I'm gonna be it's probably gonna be a while before I get this computer fixed. So just get used to this old school video as long as this computer works. So I have a couple of movies that I want to talk about that I've watched over the last, I think, since Thursday. I can't remember when I watched this movie. Midweek. And then I just haven't done reviews because I'm a jerk. So the first one I want to talk about is written and directed by Steve Buscemi. And it's called Trees Lounge. And I believe it premiered at the Cannes Film Festival in 96 or 97. And it's available for rent online. I rented it from Videodrome. As you know, I like to, if I can, rent from them. I already returned the video. It was due on Friday, and I didn't do this video on time to have the little disc, so just pretend I'm holding the disc. Trees Lounge takes place over a couple of days in, I think is it Staten Island? Long Island? I think it's Long Island, New York. Buscemi's character is an out-of-work mechanic who also happens to be an alcoholic. Most of his time is spent in the titular Trees Lounge, a bar. The film follows a few days in his life as he's dealing with some issues, including the fact that his longtime girlfriend, now ex, they were together for 8 years, is about to have the baby of one of his old coworkers. Although it's implied that it may or may not be his baby, although I think the point is that it's probably not his baby, and he just wishes it was. You also have his family, including his ex-girlfriend's sister's daughter, so kind of his niece, but not really because they were never actually married, who's 16, played by Chloë Sevigny. Things get a little hinky in that relationship. You also have Carol Kane as the lovely bar, what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to say barmaid, but that sounds worse than I wanted it to be. But she's the proprietor of the bar. You also have a couple of other regulars, including his brother. Not the character's brother, Michael Buscemi, Steve Buscemi's brother, I think he's playing actually, he's playing his own brother. Yeah, so he's playing brother. Elizabeth Bracco is the ex-girlfriend. And then you have sort of a bunch of people that come in and out of the story who are regulars of this bar that are also barflies, alcoholics. And much like the film Barfly, this very much depicts the utter tragedy of being an alcoholic who just is so stuck on drink all the time, whether you're in the bar or drink outside of the bar, that your entire orbit of your life is around when your next drink is. It also showcases how lovely neighborhoods in New York are. Even though there's a lot of drama, everybody knows everybody, and that's kind of delightful. Unlike Barfly, though, this is sort of the quotidian of alcohol movies, in that nothing out of the ordinary really happens, except for the stuff with Chloë Sevigny's character. But for the most part, it is just day-to-day stuff. And Barfly, everything's a little exaggerated, so it makes you think, if you're an alcoholic, then things are, Same with Leaving Las Vegas. That's a very extreme movie about alcoholism. This is about just how boring alcoholism really can be, and how hard it is to even just make that change, even though you know you should. It's good. It's definitely one of those sort of mid-90s indies where it's a lot of talking and could very easily be an off-Broadway play, save for the fact that they filmed it all in one, neighborhood. So instead of a set, the neighborhood is the set, and it moves around, and you can see that they actually left, the set. But it could very easily have been the entire story told within Trees Lounge as a one-act play, or a three-act play, off-Broadway play. So this is Trees Lounge. Steve Buscemi is very good in it. I think the main theme is exploring alcoholism, but there are other themes mixed in there as well. And if you enjoy that sort of mid to late 90s indie boom, this is a good who's who of all of those actors, and just a really good, solid slice of life indie drama. Trees Lounge, written, directed, and starring Steve Buscemi.